you participate in some local farmers markets here in Central Illinois.
Right. It's been an educational experience for myself and my husband, just being able to tell people that, the information about our seeds or about our plants. Today I'm starting our tomatoes and peppers. I'll be able to tell somebody if they ask me about this Japanese trifle, I'll be able to tell them that I planted it, when I planted it, when I put it in the ground. I can give you the complete history on that one tomato. This system set up, which is kind of like our own, works very, very well. Once they get to be a couple inches tall and the ground is starting to warm, then everything goes into the ground. And we have found by using the hoop house, we are able to cut down on use of pesticides because we don't seem to have the insect problem that we might possibly have outside. So these guys absolutely love anything from the garden. So they're kind of my compost pile because we will give it to them, and then in the summer we clean everything out, mix it with dirt, and we'll leave it set for 2 years before we'll use it again.
What have been some of your specific situations with managing pests like insects?
Well, when we first got the hoop house, it was a learning curve, and one time I did go in there and I did have an outbreak of aphids. I contacted a friend who is more knowledgeable about bugs than I am, and she came down, and we also found, besides the aphids, some beneficial insects that we let go for overnight to see what would happen. I walked in the hoop house the next day, aphids were totally gone, and so were the beneficial insects. Personal experience is that we're not certified organic, but we do use earth-friendly practices as much as possible, and I think that's important. Just to kind of do what our grandparents did, and I think, for the most part, you'll be in pretty good shape.
And if you're at a farmer's market, it's totally on par to ask the farmer what their practices are.
The one thing about farmers like to talk. And their favorite subject is usually their children and their crops. So
got strawberries under here.
And they're starting, no kidding, they're starting to green up and stuff. So.
What time do those start coming up like that, do you think? In early March, or?
They were this way, because it's fairly warm under here. So they were starting to do this probably even in February.
Really?
And so yeah. So in as soon as I'm, sure threat of frost is gone, I'll uncover them. Although last year we uncovered them, they were beautiful. 3 days later, we had a big freeze, so we knew it was coming, so we had to cover everything all back up
really?
again.
So we might be able to follow these strawberries to the farmer's market this year.
Most definitely. They were one of our biggest sellers last year.